as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. This will be taken short. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
21. 6.
Show it up.
21.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 67 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it would get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
And the 49er hands team does its job. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
21. Hey, team 6.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
Deep ball for Goodwin, and that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Hey, Zoo.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
21.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. The decision to go for it on 4th has worked out twice on this drive already. Here we go again on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
You draw quarters.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
61. Match back, man.
To throw is Garoppolo. Man open. It's Goodwin. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. The touchdown. 49ers. Marquise Goodwin. 89 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Gold to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Hey, alert! 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 Hey, high 7.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Brian, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not getting to 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. He'll let this thing go for Sanders, and that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I got this, man.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Hey. 4 down.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here we go. 11. X3. 218. Chopper.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Like 20.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
2.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Here we go.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Garoppolo under pressure again, and down he goes again. D Ford in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. 7